Hello and welcome to Under 10 Brain Boost. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of budgeting and how it can help you achieve your financial goals. Budgeting is a crucial skill that everyone should have. It's a way of managing your money that allows you to make the most of your income, save for the future, and achieve your financial goals. Whether you want to save for a down payment on a house, pay off debt, or simply have more financial stability, a budget can help you get there. It's a simple, yet powerful tool that allows you to take control of your money and make the most of it. So why is budgeting so important? For starters, it helps you to identify where your money is going. By tracking your spending and setting limits on certain categories, you can get a better understanding of where your money is being spent and where you may be able to cut back. Budgeting also allows you to set financial goals and make a plan to achieve them. Whether you want to save for retirement, pay off debt, or simply have more money for your day-to-day expenses, a budget can help you make a plan to get there. In short, budgeting is an essential skill that can help you take control of your money and achieve your financial goals. In this video, we'll be covering the steps to creating a budget, as well as some tips for sticking to it. So if you're ready to learn more about budgeting, let's get started. Creating a budget doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it can be broken down into a few simple steps that anyone can follow. Here's how to get started. Determine your income. The first step to creating a budget is to determine how much money you have coming in. This includes your salary, any bonuses or commissions you receive, and any other sources of income. Be sure to include all sources of income, even if they are irregular or part-time. Identify your expenses. The next step is to identify all of your expenses. This includes everything from your rent or mortgage payment, to your groceries, to your monthly Netflix subscription. Be sure to include all of your fixed expenses, like your rent, as well as your variable expenses, like your groceries. Track your spending. Now it's time to track your spending. This means keeping track of every dollar you spend for a month or so, in order to get a better understanding of where your money is going. You can do this by using a budgeting app, tracking your spending manually, or using a combination of both. Set financial goals. Once you have a better understanding of your income and expenses, it's time to set some financial goals. This could be anything from paying off debt, to saving for a down payment on a house, to simply having more money for day-to-day expenses. Whatever your goals may be, make sure they are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Adjust your budget as needed. The final step in creating a budget is to adjust it as needed. This means reviewing your budget periodically to see how you're doing and making any necessary adjustments. This could mean cutting back on certain expenses, increasing your income, or both. The key is to be flexible and willing to make changes as needed in order to achieve your financial goals. That's it. By following these simple steps, you'll be well on your way to creating a budget that works for you. One of the great things about budgeting is that it can be customized to fit your individual needs and circumstances. In this section, we'll be talking about budgeting for different life situations and how to tailor your budget to fit your needs. Single people. If you're single and don't have any dependents, your budget will likely be different than that of someone who is married or has children. Some things to consider when budgeting as a single person might include 1. Rent or mortgage payments. 2. Groceries and dining out. 3. Transportation costs. 4. Entertainment and leisure activities. 5. Savings and investments. Married couples. For couples, budgeting can involve some additional considerations, such as joint income and expenses, and possibly supporting children. Some things to consider when budgeting as a married couple might include 1. Joint income and expenses. 2. Children's expenses, such as childcare and education. 3. Savings and investments. 4. Debt repayment. 5. Long-term financial goals, such as saving for retirement. Families with children. Budgeting for a family with children can be challenging, especially if you have young children with lots of expenses. Some things to consider when budgeting for a family with children might include 1. Household expenses, such as rent or mortgage payments, utilities, and groceries. 2. Childcare expenses. 3. Education expenses. 4. Transportation costs. 5. Entertainment and leisure activities. 6. Savings and investments. Retirees. If you're retired, your budget will likely be different than when you were working. Some things to consider when budgeting as a retiree might include 1. Fixed expenses, such as housing, utilities, and insurance. 2. Variable expenses, such as groceries, dining out, and entertainment. 3. Savings and investments. 4. Debt repayment. 5. Healthcare expenses. By considering your individual life situation and tailoring your budget accordingly, you can create a plan that works for you and helps you achieve your financial goals. Congratulations on creating a budget. Now it's time to start sticking to it. Here are some tips for making your budget a part of your everyday life. Set up a system for tracking your spending. One of the keys to sticking to your budget is to keep track of your spending. This can be as simple as writing down your expenses in a notebook or using a budgeting app to track your spending automatically. Make a plan for unexpected expenses. No matter how well you plan, unexpected expenses are a fact of life. To help prepare for these types of expenses, consider setting aside a certain amount of money in an emergency fund or building a cushion into your budget. Avoid overspending by creating a list before shopping. It's easy to overspend when you're shopping, especially if you're not prepared. To help avoid this, consider making a list before you go shopping and sticking to it. This can help you stay focused and avoid unnecessary purchases. Use budgeting apps or tools to help you stay on track. There are many budgeting apps and tools available that can help you stay on track with your budget. These tools can help you track your spending, create and manage your budget, and get alerts when you're approaching your budget limits. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to sticking to your budget and achieving your financial goals. Remember, budgeting is a process and it takes time to get used to. Don't be discouraged if you have setbacks, just keep working at it and you'll get the hang of it in no time. In conclusion, budgeting is a crucial skill that everyone should have. It allows you to take control of your money, make the most of your income, and achieve your financial goals. By following the steps to creating a budget and using the tips we've discussed, you can create a budget that works for you and start making progress towards your financial goals. Remember, budgeting is a process and it takes time to get used to. Don't be discouraged if you have setbacks, just keep working at it and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Thanks for watching Under 10 Brain Boost. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more great content. We'll see you in the next one.